So the 2021 vintage has definitely not been without its challenges, as I've said numerous times before. But what I'm really excited about this vintage is the cooler weather that we've been having. So the summer has been relatively mild. We haven't had too many major heat spikes or too many days above 35 degrees. And this cooler and slower ripening season that we're experiencing really bodes well for quality. The longer hang times is a good thing for color development, for flavor development. So I'm really excited, and I'm expecting wines with beautiful natural acidities, full flavor development, and hopefully lovely color and ripe tannins. So let's see. Okay, so there's not really one specific or distinctive factor that I look at when deciding when to harvest the block, but there are a few things that we look at combined. So the first one is we look at the condition of the vineyard. You look at the color of the leaves. You start seeing if there are any signs of stress. Then we look at the berries to see if there are any signs of shrivel. We look at the color of the berries. Then we of course do the balling analysis to see what the balling, the sugar and the acids are. So when you start seeing the ballings get to a point where you're comfortable or happy with, and you start seeing the acids and the acids are starting to drop out maybe, then you'll maybe pick it a little bit earlier. But then also very importantly, and the final deciding factor is really the taste. So you can look at the skin color, you can look at the color of the pips inside. So the pips start to go brown when it's ripe, but the taste is the deciding factor. This is still a ways off, but it's beautiful so far. So we use a combination of both hand harvesting and machine harvesting. We use the machine primarily for our whites, or especially our Sauvignon Blancs, so we can get in early in the morning when the grapes are still nice and cool. And there's actually a lot of research that's been done on it, and it shows that machine harvesting is sometimes better for Sauvignon Blanc, and you get more expressive flavor profiles on the Sauvignon Blanc. And then we use hand harvesting primarily for our reserve reds or our more premium reds. But the combination and having the flexibility of being able to use both of those methods really gives us a lot of flexibility, and it ensures that we can pick all the blocks at the right times and we're not constrained by logistical problems. Yes, so in a nutshell, we'll be picking more or less the same as we did in 2020, depending on what the yields do this year. But because we don't have any bought-in fruit and it's all estate grown, we really manage our vineyards carefully, and it's all down to the quality. So we manage our crop to ensure the best quality possible, and that really is the deciding factor for us. Yes, so I do keep track of my steps. I've got a fitness watch here. So generally in harvest, or last year, I averaged around about 15,000 steps a day. On the peak days, it went up to 20 to 25,000 steps. So that's around 10 kilometers a day. So it's quite good exercise.